Hello, Jessica.
Hello, Janathan.
You know something that is on my mind constantly?
Is it geometric shapes?
It's actually the duality of man.
Oh, I go one step further. I think of the triangularity of man.
Jess, that sounds a little obtuse to me. Instead, let's talk about triangle strategy.
Let's not get acute here with me.
Hey. I saw sleaze.
That's the end of the quick look. We're all out of puns. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to Triangle Strategy. We talked about this for a little bit on the Bombcast, but I wanted to make sure we did a proper quick look. This is a tactics game from the producer of Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default. And you can kind of tell because of the, I don't want to say mixed media per se, but like the diorama style, the heavy tilt shift effect going on with a lot of other particle effects popping off.
The isometric
yes
angle of all of it, and like definitely the chibi style little guys.
Yeah, the chibi style is
the backgrounds looking as nice as they do. It's really nice pixel art.
Yeah, it's very evocative of the Final Fantasy Tactics series. I still am a proponent that Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is the better Final Fantasy Tactics game. I will fight anyone. Anyway, Triangle Strategy, it's a very, very story-heavy game, and I want to let people know right off the tippy top here that we probably and most likely will be talking over any and every cinematic, and we may even skip over them. Only, not because the quality of them is bad, but because there's just a lot of it.
So I remember Octopath had, obviously 8 characters and thus 8 times as many story cutscenes. Is there somehow more than that?
Yes, actually. So let's just get started here. This is the explore phase of chapters where you get dumped into a little map area, and generally one of your party members, this is one of them here, hey Geels, some of them will have little icons above them because they have something to tell you or some important information to share. In this explore phase, you can also convince them and kind of like win them over to your side, or just get to know them better. This is my soon-to-be wife, Frederica.
Hey, girl.
What's up? And sometimes there will be like glinty, little shiny, little bits throughout these maps, hidden items. These places, this map specifically, will also have exclusive merchants that will sell specific items here. But on top of that,
some evolution stones for your Pokemon.
Yes. On top of that, we also have an encampment, and let's just pop into this real quick. Your encampment kind of acts as your general hub that you can access most of the time.
Oh, nice crib.
Yeah, look at this. It's like
it's pretty big.
It's like the Harry Potter tent in Goblet of Fire.
Sure. I was thinking the tent in Horizon Forbidden West, except way less over-designed.
References are down. And here you will have different set of merchants. This is a regular merchant. This gentleman here will help you upgrade your characters as well as use your kudos points. We'll get to kudos points later. I also apologize if I'm talking a mile a minute. There are 5 million systems happening here. And we may not get to all of them. I'm just going to be upfront about that. This is
look at this willful lad.
Look at this guy.
I thought his name was Smithy. Hey,
here,
Smithy.
You not only can you upgrade your characters, but you can also upgrade your weapons, and then these weapons have specific trees to go down as you upgrade.
God. Look at
this is an earlier save. This is about 3 hours into the game.
You have a chocobo.
A chocobo-like figure. And this person here will run you through some training missions to get you up to snuff, kind of grind out some levels as you are going before the story pops off. And yeah, that's the encampment. I think right before we went live, I might have pulled another me, and I might have erased my current save data.
Are you fucking serious?
It's okay. It's all right. It's not like I've spent like
What is this subconscious urge to delete your past? Let's unpack this.
You know, you can't move forward if you're constantly looking back, I guess. So after the explore phase, you will regroup with your others, and the story will continue. In my experience, all of this has been voice acted.
We got our hands on a fine souvenir, thanks to Lady Frederica.
I love these little Octopathy style games because everyone looks like they should sound like a little baby, but then they're like, "Hello."
Hey.
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
Hello. This is my wife.
It was my pleasure.
So there is an auto advance for the text. That is a feature. If you were so inclined, you could fast forward through this.
I was like, what are we gonna miss? Some little guys.
I will say, and I do want to give
personal intrigues, mayhaps.
I do want to give credit to the story. That the story has been really good so far. A lot of it is like political intrigue. It's like pick your poison in terms of medieval style stories. You like Game of Thrones? We got him. You like Dune? Kind of got him. You like Borat? Not gonna get that here. I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
How about Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, yes. There are 3 nations trying to unite, trying to unite. People are making moves and whatnot.
And not just on your wife.
Not just on. Yo, people don't like my wife.
What?
Yeah, it's messed up.
No.
I'm like 6 hours into knowing my wife, and I think I would murder for her.
Get you a man that knows you for 6 hours and would murder for you.
So this is the general map area. This is where you would advance the story or pick up some side quests. The side quests so far being 7 hours in, or just more cutscenes.
Hell yeah.
And I don't think we'll come across it here, but there are moments where your player character will have to make a decision, and they will give you 3 options, because the duality of man is not enough, so we need the triality of man.
Yes.
Let's just have this go as we were talking.
Is that part of the strategy? Is that there's 3 choices
Yes.
to everything.
And
Yes, no, and maybe.
yes, no. And there are moments in the story where there's a chance to branch off to separate locations, and your party will be divided. And depending on where you want to go, you control where y'all wind up. You may have to use existing relationships to convince people otherwise.
X-Harm? He's got to be a bad guy with a name like X-Harm. Right?
He's alright. Oh, so I know it is disappointing that there aren't any character profiles popping up as they talk, but depending on when someone is talking, you can hit X and pop open a profile portrait with a quick.
Oh my god, that guy's so evil. What are you talking about, Jan?
I don't know. Just because he has
X-Harm.
nice eyebrows.
He's too sassy. He's got to be evil. What's this guy look like? Does everyone get one of these, or is it just like...
Oh, everyone gets them, yeah.
Even
Lila.
like NPCs?
Yep.
Whoa.
Everyone that is at least voiced.
You
Nope.
are to go with House Wolfort and help them retrieve our research.
Wolfort?
Yes, that is
I
our main
love
house.
fantasy names. Oh my gosh.
See, look at this guy.
Oh, he's a little shady too. I don't know.
All right, my friends, the pursuit begins.
Sarah Noah. I like that everyone nodded their heads, and it was just like their head just popping down.
By 1 pixel. Are there any love triangles in this game?
Yes,
Oh,
actually.
we're in it.
Yes.
We're up in it. The game.
The love triangle being Sarah Noah's love for his new wife and his country. Wow.
What?
Wow.
Whoa.
So-
Oh man.
Depending on the mission, you will have different max amounts of units. Okay, yep, I get it. I've seen this tooltip. And the game will do a nice thing in recommending who they'd be like, well, you might want this person on your team instead, actually.
I thought her name was Roster. I don't know why I'm looking at the wrong area for people's names.
Jessica. Okay, we have one spot open. Okay, you know what? Let's put Bird Lady.
At your service.
Huette?
Huette.
That's a terrible name.
Huette.
We thought you were going to be born a boy, and we just didn't have other options.
And from here, you can also visit your encampment to make last-minute preparations. Inventory speaks for itself. War Chronicle, just revisiting old tooltips and whatnot and where you are in the story. And sometimes the victory conditions will differ per map. Sometimes it'll be like an escort mission. Sometimes it'll be you got to defend someone for X amount of time.
Right.
But generally, a lot of them will be like, yo, get rid of everybody.
Also, apologies to any Huettes in the chat if I offended you by laughing at your name.
Linnaeus, give
Okay.
yourself up. There is no escape for heathens like yourself.
Oh, look at that little horse bopping up and down. That's what dressage looks like in this world. The horse is just bopping in time.
So wrong with treating it as my own.
Yeah, like in this town, like this little story chapter here, they're talking about like someone not wanting to be to blindly follow religion, and then like religion kind of forcing folks to go along with them, or else they won't get resources that they need. The story is trying, and it is going in some very serious places. I do think it is funny that everyone is super chibi.
Yeah, even the horses and the bird.
It's horses and our bird. So this is how the maps look. These blue tiles here, you'll see, Jess, are where we can move where the enemy cannot target us, while these purple spots we can still move to, but you can see
But
that
you're gonna be in range, yeah.
we'll be in range of getting hit. And I'll say, like,
I remember Jeff Gersman asking, like, "Hey, can you change those tile colors?" I can see colorblind people being like, "This sucks.
Let's
This blue,
actually
this
check.
magenta."
Let's actually check. I'm going to say I don't think there is, unfortunately.
Probably not.
Camera settings, no. Battle, no. Graphics settings is the last place I feel it could be, but it's not. You know what? I'm gonna
Depth of field.
turn off this depth of field.
Don't want
Okay.
everything to look like a little
Tilt
shift diorama.
Okay.
Oh well, we looked. Due diligence.
Sorry, Jeff. And after you make a turn, you'll, just like most tactics games, positioning is important, so you'll have to pick which way you face. All right. Should we just
My
send roll
turn.
into the wolves?
My turn on my little pony.
Let's be a little bit modest here, cause you wouldn't assume it based off of how the character portraits are, but this game, even in the early bits here, can be unforgiving. Thankfully, there's no permadeath, so if you lose a character, you don't have to worry about losing them forever.
Right. Yeah.
All right, bird lady. Yeah.
I watched my partner play Final Fantasy Tactics. And, you know,
Look at these effects. These are so
Ooh.
good.
ooh,
Defeat
Cool.
is not an option.
but yeah, that game seems like really hard.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics is no joke.
What was that other Fire Emblem? 5 houses?
3 houses.
3 houses? Wow, I really increased the houses there.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
it's okay. It's okay.
Are there any like type advantages to
Actually,
certain magic
yes.
attacks and stuff?
Yes, some enemies and characters will be weaker towards certain elements. Once we start firing off some spells, we'll see some elements in play, actually. You know what? Let's just give Sarah Noah a little bit more defense.
Is that a non-chibi rhinoceros that I saw?
We summoned a spirit rhinoceros. But there's a lot of story, and I can see that being off-putting. And also, the flow of these games is methodical, to say the least.
Yeah. It seems very like start and stop and hurry up and wait. But it's like if that's a lot of strategy games though. Like if
Yeah.
you're actually like trying to be strategic.
I appreciate
It's par for the course for the genre.
with clear
Yes.
eyes.
Fans of the genre will agree.
Fans of the genre will enjoy the stop and go combat.
And sometimes you'll be in a mission with an NPC that you cannot control. You can see at the bottom there, Jess, this is the turn order of everything.
Oh.
Of everyone, sorry. And if we were to hover over, let's hover over an enemy, we can see where they can target and move to, like their range.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
the green is their range?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that just movement range or is that like attack range also?
I want to say it also reflects attack range.
I love how they just boop out of the way if someone has to pass through
Oh,
them.
no. Stop.
Oh, crap.
Oh, everyone's on
Oh,
fire.
you're all bunched up together.
See? Tactics. I was not
That was
using
not-
tactics well.
Not a great triangle strategy that just happened there.
So you can see that some of these units are weak to ice. And instead of using mana, we'll use TP, which are the little missed opportunity. These could have been triangles, but they're just diamonds.
I am shocked at how few triangles are in the design of all this. I was thinking that like instead of squares, you'd be on little triangle grids for everything.
That'd be good.
And only be able to face 3 different directions instead of 4 directions or something.
So you can see here, Jess, we casted an ice spell. So now the floor is icy. This will affect anyone.
Great, now we have to deal with ice physics.
Actually, yes. So accuracy will be lowered if you're standing on ice because it'll be all slippy dippy. But if someone were to cast a fire spell, that would melt the ice. Okay, so
So that like will lower the accuracy of anybody who's on the ice. Is that the main function of the making the terrain icy then?
yes.
Cool. Does it power up ice moves if you were to hit somebody with an ice move while they're standing on the ice?
In my experience, no.
Okay.
But there are other elemental affinities, like if someone is standing in a wet tile and you cast a lightning
Oh.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Anna here is my favorite character in our party. I don't want to overexpose her, but I think I'm going to make her throw poison because that's just a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Anna's character can also take 2 actions per turn, so we can throw poison at this. Oh, we can't throw it because of that guy. Well, we'll throw poison at him then. In your face.
And then you can like run away, maybe.
No, we're just gonna stab him in the front.
Oh, okay, that's cool too.
I was at a garbage dump once, and then the guy weighing out my garbage was on the phone with someone, and he was saying, "And yeah, I threw acid at the guy's face." Hey, buddy.
Whoa. You want that guy on your team?
Do I?
Ruthless. You don't want him on the other guy's team.
Yeah. But yeah, Anna is definitely the MVP because like those 2 actions really pay off, and if you can position her behind someone, that's an automatic crit if you hit someone from behind.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Is
just.
that because of her class, I assume? Can you change classes in this?
No, the characters are tied into their classes.
Okay.
Okay. See, position-wise, I think this is still safest.
The hunt is on.
The hunt is on.
The hunt is on.
All right. Well, we've poisoned that gentleman. Maybe we can at least.
Still a gentleman.
Who's going soon? Is this you?
And if an ally is on the other side of the enemy, they hit twice with her? That's true,
Yes.
chat? Ooh.
So positioning is always very important. Yeah. If these two hooligans were behind any of these characters, they would do a follow-up attack. Okay, well, this guy's going up soon. Let's just shoot an arrow at him.
I will fight
So,
to my
do you
last
see that
breath.
thing popping off on the right there, Jess?
Swing. Yeah.
So those are our kudos points.
You will regret ridiculing.
The kudos points are
Insolence is your life.
all these serious chibi people.
Free.
I am not dressed funny. You will regret your words and deeds.
Here's this ice cube.
Everybody chill.
All right. Well, everyone else can handle that dude there. I have a magic shield. Let's delay this dude's turn by using this attack. And then everyone else will back us up. It's
Wait your
cool.
turn.
I
So
thought
when
he
we
said wave racer.
when characters do specific attacks or specific functions, uh-oh.
Oh.
It's okay. You'll get a kudos point. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine.
Man, typical.
Everything looks so good, though. I ain't even mad at it. Don't freeze my bird.
Oh no,
Shall we begin?
bird.
Darude.
Let us try out.
Is it pronounced Darude?
What is it? What? How is it?
Darude? Chat, how do you pronounce Darude's sandstorm or Darude's sandstorm?
Overconfident.
Anyway,
One of us is about to get our heart broken, is what I'm saying.
okay, let's set this guy on fire. No, we can't set this gentleman on fire.
I'm looking it up.
The phonetic pronunciation. Okay, stuff is getting real spicy on the right side of the map, but our main goal is to take out the dude with the staff.
It's actually pronounced Drude. Drude.
Well, here we go.
We're both wrong.
With the powers.
I like it better as Darude.
Okay.
So, which title do you think is worse? Triangle Strategy or Octopath Traveler?
Well, the problem here with naming the game Triangle Strategy is, other than having 3 choices to make in certain points of the game,
Your wings are here.
that's the extent of the triangles or
Yeah.
threes.
A potion.
It's not a good title in general.
Yeah.
It just still feels like the work in progress title.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. Okay. I should heal our guy here, but I'm gonna go all in
Okay.
and just hit this one dude with an ice spell.
Fuck him up, man.
It's only gonna do 11 damage though. You know what? Let's just take a sensu beam. Hide in this corner, buddy.
Strategy. Bean
Strats-
strategy.
There are multiple difficulties in this game. We're playing this on normal currently. And it's been tough.
Oh, talking about puddles.
Like we mentioned.
Oh, so you can like strategically put puddles around the map on purpose
Yes.
by icing things up and then purposely melting it. Neat.
Okay. What are you at?
Man, there's some
Neat.
close quarters combat happening over here.
Yeah, it's getting real spicy here. You know what? Let's just stab this fool. Let's stab this fool.
Get him. Allow me to stab you, that is.
And then let's throw some poison, because that's fun.
Get poison right in the stab wound.
So if
Yeah,
you
these
don't
things
move,
have a lot of health, like, don't
yeah,
they?
they
Oh my
do.
gosh.
So if you don't move, and you take your like actions. You can still you still have the option to move. So let's get out of here. Let's create some distance. We can hit this dude from behind, or should we heal him?
You look like you're in the crossfire of about 8 guys right now.
It's fine. Tactics. Okay. And then we will strategically, on our little pony, go up here.
Bravely run away.
I won't give in.
Oh, you're hurting.
Oh, Jesus. Help.
When did this
Huette.
happen?
Huette on the ropes.
Or do we just... No.
No. Probably gotta save Huette. Because, like, when somebody dies, can you, like, resurrect them? Is there, like, a Phoenix Down situation? Or are they just, like, out for the count for this round of fighting?
I haven't at least come across an item or a spell just yet that'll do that. So they are generally out for the count in my experience.
A delicious HP recovery pellet.
It's weird because they say potion in this game. I don't know why they don't just say potion.
Well, she got pellets because she's on a bird. It's a bird pellet.
Okay.
The bird hawked it up, and it's healing for her.
Right there. Let's stab this dude and delay his turn. No, let's go for damage. Come on.
Oh, come on.
All right.
2 pixels of health.
It's okay. We can take that. Run away.
Icicle flavor, icicle breath.
Thanks for not doing anything, NPC. That's right. Poison paying off. Oh no, our bird.
Oh my gosh. Can certain characters, like, is there a limit to, like, where you can jump down from? I'm sure you can't, like, from the ground there, jump up to the top of that roof, but can you jump from the roof to the ground?
You would need to climb these stairs.
And climb down them?
Yeah.
I
but-
thought maybe you could do a cool jump.
No. If you have a bird or a mount, that adds to your mobility. Benedict is useless. We're just gonna give... We're just...
Benedict.
You know what? Just charge up with this bull. Or, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Sick lion.
I think it was like a Siberian tiger.
Okay, positioning-wise, stick here. There is a pretty extensive demo out on the Nintendo eShop that lets you play like close to 2 hours of this game.
Is it all cutscenes though?
It's the early parts of the game, and I do think that is whether or not how you feel with the demo will indicate on how you will feel about the game. It is very extensive in terms of dialogue as well.
Is so like how many battles are in that? Just one or?
In the demo, there's at least I want to say there are 3.
That's enough to figure out if you're gelling with it. It's a generous demo.
And you know, you could completely skip through all the scenes. You are not beholden to listen to any of them. Yeah, let's just heal
There
her
will
up.
not be a quiz later in the game, I presume.
Yeah. I just like all these battle effects because they look really nice. The
really
Octopath
nice,
Studio
yeah.
folks, like... Okay.
Haven't we met before?
Yeah, you'll
my
get this
God.
occasionally when characters
God.
like
That's so
get
cute.
near each other. It's like, yo, what's happening? You like spells too?
We meet on the battlefield.
To work.
That's right. Get back to work. He's resistant. Okay, who's weak to ice here?
And the Switch demo, I presume it works like Octopath's Switch demo, which it saves your progress, and then you don't have to do the same progress over if you buy the game, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. That's so nice. That's such a genius thing that I feel like it's only recently started happening. Is that like, am I like misremembering how recent it is that demos like progress will transfer to the actual game?
I want to say that there have been moments where if you play a demo at least, it may not transfer progress, but it'll give you like a little bonus.
Mm-hmm. Because I just like the idea of like the demo just rolls over
Yeah,
to the
it's
game
great.
progress. Like that's really good.
All right, let's stab this.
Yeah,
dude.
it might be more of like a Japanese RPG thing because it's easier to just like slot that progress in or something. I don't know.
Okay, I think. Oh, so close. All right, horseman. Double thrust.
Double
No,
thrust.
we don't need to double thrust.
One thrust.
So
Oh, it
positioning
went
is
through
also.
the guy behind it. Oh.
Yep. Positioning is always important. For some abilities, will penetrate through, go through other enemies.
The word is penetrate.
You know, it's the Catholic
it
guilt
weird.
kicking in.
You made it weird.
I was hoping I could catch myself, but we're doing it live.
So you fuck right through to the guy behind him.
Yes.
You
Okay.
thrust your metaphorical phallus to the guy behind the first guy.
Now that's
strategy. ah!
All right, let's just finish off this.
Whoa!
Boy.
He's coming.
Duality of man.
Let me show you what I've
It's
learned.
not called menage a trois strategy, but it could be.
All right, let's set some people on fire.
Wow, that's like really kinky. Even I don't know what you're talking about now.
2 ashes. It worked.
Okay. All right. You know what? Let's just use Benedict as a not a scapegoat, as a distraction. We'll get people to target him. His defense is up a bit. Yeah, he just leveled up. Good for you, Benedict.
All his distracting personas are coming out.
Heal your wounds.
I haven't really used Gila well here. But no one's like
She
dying.
a little magician. She's got a wand. Is that what's going on there in her character portrait?
Yeah, she is the healer of our team. She's Frederica, also known as my soon-to-be wife, magic teacher.
Oh. So
Okay.
is your wife a sorceress in training then?
She is the one casting the fire spells.
Okay.
Frosty feathers. What a weird.
I see through you.
So you'll have your classic.
There must have been a better localization for that.
Time to work.
Jess, if you'll notice here, there's like a little pile of trash on the ground. Certain
Yeah, it's
enemies. Certain
I
enemies
beat you to it. I beat you to it, Jan.
will drop their spoils here, and you'll have to position a character over them to pick them up. There's certain other spoils that are that will automatically get picked up. That's not one of my favorite additions to tactics games because I feel like it makes me waste a turn.
Yeah. I guess they're trying to do like a risk reward sort of situation, but it seems like the game is like hard enough without having to factor that into your triangle strategies.
Yeah, I'll say where I'm at in the game currently. There are more tactics firing off, and what I mean by that is like more abilities are properly synergizing with each other rather than like taking it turn by turn by turn. Like positioning very soon actually in the story becomes very important because you want to make sure you are properly using the right characters where they need to be. Like that opening bit where we positioned everyone, like sometimes I will completely flip it around from what the game will automatically place because I have found a different way that works better for me. Come on,
So
horse.
I thought if you were walking through that, you'd pick it up, but you have to land on it to pick it up.
You have to, yeah.
This battle is ours.
Okay, rude. Straight up rude.
Okay.
At least make it so that if it's on your path to do something, like you can pick it up.
So let's hit this dude from behind, and then our NPC buddy there will.
Yeah, smack that from behind.
Okay.
Action is grim.
All right, let's hang out with our boy Benedict. Should we finish off?
Benedict, you finish off.
Okay, now that's a stretch.
Benedict is Italian for very good dick.
I was gonna ask, really? But then I thought about it, and then I'm ashamed of myself. In my experience of playing so far, this is a hard game to marathon because of how heavy, or not how heavy, but how much story there constantly is.
Yeah.
So, my best times of playing this game will just be like, skimming through bits of the story, training up a bit to grind out, and then putting it down, picking it back later to do some combat missions.
Can you, I mean, I assume you can, like, obviously put your Switch into suspend mode or whatever, but, like, can you quit mid-battle and come back later?
Yeah. So, what we
I feel
could
like
do
that would
here...
be difficult, though, because, like, I feel like you're gonna lose your groove of your strats you were up to.
Yeah, that's the downside. And you may accidentally delete your save, like I always do. So what you could do here is, you could suspend it, which will make a quick save. And then we can come back to this later. You could always just put your Switch to sleep. But if you retreat, it'll restart the battle. But the neat thing about retreating is you will keep all of your XP.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that would be how that would work. I figured it would punish you for turning tail and running away.
Okay, let's see. Does anyone here need healing? No, you're good. All right, Gila, you'll catch up to the party soon.
I want to know how do you keep deleting your saves? Do you just keep one save, one slot? Is that what's going on here? Or, and you accidentally load a thing and it's not I don't know how you're doing this all the time.
I think what I wind up doing is I'll have my current save prepped, and I'll have other saves, right, ready for the quick look. Mm-hmm. And I will be buttoning through very quickly.
No.
See. Okay, we don't have enough TP, so let's...
That's what I said at the beginning of the pandemic.
So let's just bring him over here. My Elden Ring save is fine, other than having to restart on the PS5. But that was by choice this time.
Okay.
All right, let's just...
Consensual start over.
There we go.
Hey.
Can you
Got him.
throw poison at anyone? No. Okay, well, Anna, just hang out.
Just throw it at the horse for fun.
Don't you dare hit the horse. Oh, curing
Can
your
you
own wounds?
accidentally hit your own guys? Probably not.
No.
No, that's good. I
Okay.
hate games with friendly fire. I fuck that up all the time.
Okay, double thrust.
Brace yourself. Wait. Did you see
How many people do you get to keep in your party? I've kind of lost track.
So we currently have 7. We do have another member in reserve right now. And they quickly throw people at you in terms of like, yo, this person's on your team now. What's up? Now you got 5 wizards. What's good?
Whiz crew.
Oh shit. Yeah, let's shoot this dude. Look at that bird.
Apparently,
defeat is
someone in the chat says that the game's theme song has lyrics such as Triangle Strategy, Kimi no Damena Tactics.
What have we here? Wait. Did you see that?
Those sound like good lyrics. I don't know.
Who needs healing? You need healing? Yeah, you could use some help.
Allow me. I appreciate it. Allow me.
All right, we're almost done with this, Jess.
No, allow me.
Oh, I
No,
don't have enough
allow me.
points.
Allow me.
I may have boned myself there by
Whoa.
putting... Okay.
Your defense is weak.
We got him cornered.
I say as I stab you directly in the face. Your defense is weak.
This is funny.
My turn.
Let's get him.
Wow, it's getting crowded over here. Hope nobody does a big AoE effect attack.
Sound strike.
Too slow.
Take that critical poison. Honestly,
So
if
does
I
that
had
do damage over time, obviously?
yes, each
Like
time.
Each turn?
Yeah, but they won't get another turn because of this poison.
Oh my gosh.
Sound strike.
Allow me.
There we go. So I've had turns where like I'll have two other dudes like firing off after I make the main attack, and it'll be very satisfying. I think the problem with tactics games like this, as opposed to a Into the Breach,
What did it say about that guy's convictions? Did you ruin his faith in God by killing him so good?
Sarah Noah's convictions have been strengthened.
Oh! I thought it was
Our
like
main
the guy
dude.
you just the guy
his-
you just murdered was just like, I don't believe in God anymore.
His convictions are dead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I got very confused.
No, you're fine. And then yeah, we'll have a bunch of story here, which you can just skip.
Oh, hey. Good
Um,
fight, everybody. Thanks for the fun
sick.
fight. Next week, then? Same time, same place? Okay.
See, there's still more story.
Wish to leave high school.
Verticality does play into the game. You'll have a little bit of a bonus if you're attacking from the higher ground. You'll get a kudos point.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
You know what?
I
Let's.
wish to study magic, not medicine.
I don't want to subject people to this. Let's just fast forward it so you can see how long these scenes go.
Very chatty folks here. Sometimes, I feel like certain games don't need to be quite this verbose. Like, they could
Yes.
probably be a little more efficient in how they get their information across while
Yeah.
still getting character moments in at the same time.
And I know that we've kind of like tried to speed through this game for as much as we can. But I am enjoying the story. Some parts do get a little bit cheesy, and there is a whole lot of
It's
it.
time we head home. You aren't forgetting anything, are you, my lord?
See, like, why did we need to select another chapter to play out this story? Oh,
Sometimes I feel like game writers are. You know, when you were in high school, you had to like write a 1,000 word essay, and like you kind of flowered it up so you'd reach the lower limit, so you wouldn't be disqualified in doing it wrong. Sometimes it feels like that's what's happening. I'm sure that's not. There isn't like a quota, but sometimes it just feels like okay, come on, overwritten.
Because see,
Ooh.
there's still more scenes happening.
His diplomatic visit as Lord of the House complete.
Oh, there's a
these-
narrator.
Yes, and like these we can't fast forward through. You can't auto through them or just skip them outright. But if you are into a tactics game and you have 500 hours to spend listening and reading to a story that I do think has its strengths, with a challenging tactics game that's very pretty to look at on the Switch, I definitely recommend Triangle Strategy. But God, in like where I constantly just want to be picking up Elden Ring right now and other
yeah,
games.
If Elden Ring ain't your thing, then it's like, hey, this is perfect timing. You could still be playing something else that's a 500-hour long high fantasy thing.
Yeah. This is our dad. He gave us the keys to the kingdom. He was like, son, I love you. And then I was like, Daddy, thanks.
Does he hate your wife, though, like everyone else?
No, he's cool with my wife for the most part.
Okay.
But that's been Triangle Strategy. If you
Woo.
have time to spend, perhaps check it out. Jessica,
Yeah.
thank you.
Jonathan. You're welcome.